Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Transformers action figure review on the Transformers Studio Series Transformers 1 Movies Optimus Prime Deluxe Class figure. This is my first Transformers 1 movie figure in my possession, and I can't tell you how excited I am for this movie. I had some doubts at first, but as I've mentioned before numerous times, after being in that Hall H panel over at San Diego Comic-Con, holy crap, I am super pumped for this movie, and this figure actually looks pretty good. You get this open window so you can see it right over there, and then you get some nice artwork of Optimus Prime. I kind of wish I had an Orion Pax first. To be honest with you, kind of wanted an Orion Pax, but we know what's going to happen in the movie, right? Anyway, you can see Prime right there in both modes. Here he is again on the side looking all Cybertronian as hell. It says Transformers 1 on the top, not much more at the bottom, so let's get to it and crack this thing open. And if you're trying to get your Transformers figures, you can do so at
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
And here's Optimus Prime out of the packaging, and not a bad looking alt mode. I do like it. It's a Cybertronian alt mode for Optimus Prime, so, you know, I never really feel any kind of excitement for that, you know, over the truck, of course, but still, this looks pretty neat. I have minor gripes about the figure, which I am going to get into. Well, I have actually one gripe about the robot mode that really bothers me. But anyway, let's get a closer look at this alt mode. I do like how this looks. I have to wait and see the movie. You do get a lot of beige on this figure, which does seem to fall in line with a lot of the promo images and what I've seen from Orion Pax, if I remember correctly. Anyway, I like the translucent blue right here. A little bit of black paint right over there. And yeah, I don't know. There's some pearlescent shininess to these not smokestacks on the side. You have this interchangeable piece, or this removable piece that I'm not a big fan of. We'll talk about that more later on. I did transform this without the directions. I'm not going to show off the transformation, but I will show off both modes. You can see the axe is sticking up out of the back right over here. I don't like how it's always sticking up like that. I don't know. Just kind of bothers me that it's always there, so I'd rather just put it aside. But yeah, you can see a lot of Prime parts right there. You get the yellow tail lights right there. And yeah, it doesn't look too shabby. It's kind of interesting how the hands grab these little pieces right over here. And then it's fairly hollow in the middle right inside. And then, yeah, later on we'll see the matrix. Oh, and I gotta mention, it kind of rolls bumpy. You hear that? Like, I don't know. Maybe because I didn't read the directions, there's something going wrong here. But I think I transformed it right. It still rolls, but bumpy. And measuring out this Optimus Prime, I guess to the front of the red section over there, to the back of the blue section, it's at about 5 to 5.5 inches across, and about 2 inches tall, and about 3 inches wide. And then for one quick size comparison, you can see our new Transformers 1 Optimus Prime next to the Siege Optimus Prime, and this one's a little bit bigger, a little bit chunkier overall, a little bit longer as well. Alright, let's get to the robot mode, so will you take us away, Bumblebee? And here's Prime in his robot mode, and I gotta say, I do like the robot mode overall. Like, it actually is cooler than the alt mode, in my opinion. Very poseable, some articulation over here that I wasn't expecting to see. So I really do like it, and it does look cool. So yeah, let's get a closer look. I do like the eyes right over here. It looks like they're cut around there. It almost looks like there's black paint around them. I just think they're just sculpted in there that way. A little bit of silver right there on the mask and on the face. A little bit of gray right there in the middle when referred silver, but yeah. It doesn't look too bad. You get a little bit of storage right over here with the Energon axe. It's this thing right over here that I really hate a lot. And you could use this to go ahead and put on his hand, of course, but yeah, I love the translucent blue on it. It doesn't look too bad. You just poured it into the hand right over there, and that looks really good. So yeah, not too shabby. I do like that, but this pops off super easy, and it's just these two little grooves right over here that go into these two tiny little tabs right there on the top of these two little grooves. That's all supposed to interlock, but like, it does lock, and you can see the little pegs going in there, but it's just, it pops off super easy, man. It's super frustrating. I'm gonna get this tab back in just for the sake of seeing how long it takes until it falls out again. Yeah, you can see this beige going throughout. Nice sculpted detail over here. Again, I like the translucent blue. And you could pop this open right there, and we have the Matrix of Leadership looking really nice. A lot of details in there, especially in the center of it and everything. You can see right through there, that translucent blue right in the middle. Really like that a lot. And then you could rotate these smokestacks right there. We'll go over articulation with the rest of the figure in a minute. Oh, and you can take this out. So, yeah, I just want to make sure that, you know, you can do that. Yep, there it goes. You can see that. I got the touch. All right, give back the power. So this is really hard for me to explain, but there's this weird pearlescent shine on some of the beige portions of this figure, like the crotch area, the top of the thighs right over here. It reflects light a little bit differently. I wish all of it had that, because I kind of like it. You know, it kind of gives it a metallic look, which I like. But yeah, you can see the big red tabs sticking out over there, which I don't like. And you get more details right over here on the shins and everything. The feet look pretty good. And there's the back. Go ahead and put a port through there. This flips up all the time. There it goes, just fell off again. And yeah, there's the back of the head. So like I said, the articulation is really fun on this figure. Due to transformation, the neck will look all the way up, which is really cool. And you can turn it side to side, and it does pivot right there on that ball joint. It'll look down just a little bit. And then you have butterfly joints on the figure, which I really like a lot. I'm very happy to see that. It does kick up the fun factor, and you can get these shoulders moving all the way up and outward like so. You could rotate a full 360 right here, and I thought I broke something, but I didn't. You get an above the elbow swivel, and then it bends 90 degrees at the elbow. This moves out due to transformation. That's not part of the articulation, but you get a wrist swivel right here. No crunching. For some reason, I felt like this would have crunching, but it does not. You do have this waist panel that does shift up and down, so just be mindful of that. I've had this pop off on me on the sides a few times. So you also get the diaphragm cut right over there. So I need to mention that. No waist cut or anything, but you get the hips that move outward. If this panel moves up for you, you can get the leg to kick all the way up forward, moves all the way back. You get that above the knee swivel right there, and then you get a little bit more than 90 degrees bend at that knee, and then you get ankles. Well, the toe joint moves down, and you get beautiful ankle pivot, which really helps make the figure fun to pose. Now to measure out the height of this Optimus Prime, you can see that it is standing right at 6 inches tall. Then again, here's our Siege Optimus Prime next to our new Transformers 1 Optimus Prime. Then lastly, here's our Transformers 1 Optimus Prime next to the Transformers Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime, which is a Voyager class figure. So yeah, of course, this guy's smaller than the other ones. And then we have our missing Link Optimus Prime. Oop, I have this flipped the wrong way. And I gotta say, even though I don't really have a problem with this Energon axe, it is weird having an Optimus Prime with no gun. Like, I really feel like he should have a gun, or at least a nozzle. Then here's Optimus Prime next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Well, so you got an axe, right? I mean, what are you guys doing? Chopping down trees on Cybertron? What's the point of that thing, huh? What's that thing made for, huh? Huh? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to show some love by hitting that like button. It does go a long way, and please hit that subscribe button if you have not already. And this Optimus Prime is fun. I do like it. I can't wait to see him on the big screen or in any kind of way at all, like this particular version. So yeah, I'm very curious about that. And I gotta say, just as a figure on its own, it's a pretty fun Transformers figure. I gotta say, I actually really do like it. It's the posability that's really fun for me. And there are gripes that I have. I mean, my biggest being that little piece on the back. That sucks. That just keeps falling off and it ports onto the front of the alt mode. That little gray piece right there, that's like the biggest letdown of the figure for me. Also, again, kind of weird that he doesn't have a gun, but it doesn't really hurt the figure that much, but I still wish he had a gun. You know, well, what am I going to say? I'm used to Optimus Prime having guns. So anyway, I do like the figure. It does look cool. It is fun to pose around. The alt mode, yeah, it's all right. Transformation, it's pretty easy and fun. So yeah, I like the figure, man. At the price point of around 25 bucks, I'm going to give this Deluxe Class Optimus Prime Transformers 1 figure a Sun rating of...
It's not so bad.
And I'd like to know what you guys think, so don't forget to let me know in the comment section below. If you want to see the latest in Transformers news, you can find it all over at tformers.com. If you want to stay in touch with me on social media, find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and on Macari. I'm selling some stuff over there, so check that out if you want to buy my stuff, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace!
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.